All right, it's 3. Yo, so, yeah, I did a show. Yo, I've been performing for a minute. It wasn't even a show. It was, yo, so this is like 1994. It's the wild shit. This is what you don't do if you ever get heckled. I never been booed, right? But I've been, it was some wild shit. So, this is up in Fort Collins now. Real quick, the spot was this spot called Fort Ram. Now, it was a club, but like it was one of them clubs where you had like young people have to have a wristband or some shit. It was wristband shit. Young people couldn't drink. Yeah, it was some wild shit like that. Young and old could fucking party together, right? Which cost them fucked up. So they used to have this shit called penny beers, man. Penny quarter beer for a penny. So motherfuckers get fucked with a lot of college students. So I had met this cat named DJ Sabotage. He was going, I don't even know if he was going to Colorado State, but he was doing, he might have been, but he was doing he knew all the shit in Fort Collins. So he's the cat that actually told me that he'd been trying for years with hip hop in Colorado, and it just goes so far. Now this is back in 1994. This cat told me this shit. And I still tell people this story. So make a long story short, Sabotage went on the blow up and do shit on the radio and all that. So he started having like, it wasn't a cipher. It was like you go on and then somebody else go on, and I guess I don't know if it was I don't know. It was contesty, but it wasn't. I don't think. I'm not sure. So make a long story short, the first time he had it, you know, boom, I went on and rocked this shit. And then this cat went on. He was a student from Colorado State, right? So it wasn't even really a battle, but I wrote, you know, I rocked that shit. So then the next week, this motherfucker he had to bring like the whole fucking football team. Yo, it was like the whole college was up in that bitch, right? So, so now, so I go on this shit, man, and I'm doing my shit. And out of nowhere, as I do my best foot forward, I do this shit when, you know, my foot's out in front of me. The light hit that shit. And this nigga yells out, yo, look at this nigga's Tim's, right? So, yeah. Then the nigga say, yeah. Yo, those ain't even Tim's. So the whole crowd is wild and looking, the lights right on my shit. So I'm like, yo, I start rapping. I'm on the mic for like, yo, man, fuck you, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, you had that same shit on last week, some shit like that. So the crowd's wilding off of that shit, laughing. So now the nigga say some other slick shit. And out of nowhere, yo, I just lost it, yo. I just dived off the fucking stage into the whole crowd of the fucking college motherfuckers. Right? Yo, don't do it. Just Nip Life gonna tell you don't do no bullshit like that. So now it's pure fucking chaos. It's just wild shit. So the fucking motherfuckers is breaking it up. The DJ, my man, he looking at me. He's yelling like, that's why we can't have nothing. That's why black people can't have nothing. You ruined it for the whole hip hop. So I'm looking at this nigga, man. This nigga say, yeah, homie. Don't be blaming me for ruining for the whole hip hop in fucking Colorado. I'm just saying. Motherfucker was slick talking. Yeah, I could have handled that shit better, but y'all straight dived off the stage into the whole crowd, B. Hey, yo, I ain't give a fuck, man. Fuck that shit. And it wasn't like I'm a New Yorker, man. I know I'm not a motherfucker that's gonna try to play like, if I ain't Tim's, they ain't Tim's. There was some shits I got from fucking like, it used to be the store called Sears and shit. They were so, yo, so told me not to wear them bitches, B. But anyway, that was that. I didn't ruin this shit. I don't think, man. But I did more shit.